Well, stamps is a great way to create your own personal background paper. And Julie Fei-Fan Balzer from Sakura joins us, and she's going to show you how to create this beautiful border around this 12 by 12 page that you see down here. I just love it. It sparkles, it's got metallic, and you said it's very, very easy to do.
So easy to do. So the first thing that you need is a stamped image. And I happen to have chosen some stamps here that have the room to color them in a little bit. So I would just stamp that. I like to put a mouse pad underneath my paper just because it gives it a little more cushion so you get a stronger image.
Oh, that's a really good tip.
Yeah, and you want to make sure that you just use an ink that's permanent and that's not going to run when you get to coloring it.
Yeah, very important.
So as you can see, we both have some stamped images here.
I get to play too. Right?
I know. And you're going to use some pens that are going to be sort of 3D and very slick when they dry, almost like nail polish, which I think is cool. And I'm going to be using some metallic pens over here.
All right.
So let's get to coloring.
Okay. Now, is there anything I need to watch out for in particular with these pens?
No, you need to start them. And so sometimes I like to just rub on a little piece of scrap paper nearby or something like that just to get the ink flowing. You want to keep them nice up and down rather than sideways like this.
Oh,
but it looks like you're doing a good job. You can see how that just flows out of there so easily. And the nice thing about these pens, both these metallic ones and the ones that are non-metallic, is that if you put two of the colors right next to each other, you can see I have a blue there. Now I'm going to come in with a green.
Oh, I love
They'll tend to blend.
They're so bright.
Yes, they're great. And what girl doesn't like a little bit of sparkle? That's what I always think, too.
That's true.
This is a great thing to do in front of the TV or just hanging out.
Oh, it's just like control doodling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it easy to be an artist. So once you're finished with your coloring in, and you can keep going right there. I'm just going to move something else in here.
Oh, yeah, this is great fun.
Yeah. You're going to move on to the center of the layout, and I'm going to take this water brush right here, which comes in two parts in this little kit. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this cork, and I have pre-filled this with water. You can see that right here. And I'm just going to screw on the cap. And you'll notice that this cap screws what seems like the wrong way.
Right.
And the reason for that is obviously we tend to turn the brush as we paint. And so we don't want to unscrew it and spill the water everywhere.
It might be a really creative opportunity though.
Exactly. It's not a mistake, it's a creative opportunity. So I'm simply going to squeeze some water out of here, and you can see it coming right through the tip onto the blue paint. And I'm going to take the blue paint and I'm just going to scrub it across my layout. And I can spray some extra water on here to just spread that out, okay? And then I just paint it in, adding more paint where I need. And this is so easy. I mean, this does not look hard, does it?
No, not at all.
Super easy.
I think we can do that, Julie.
And then as you can see on my layout, there's writing. Now, I'm working with a pen right here, which is waterproof. And so the nice thing about that is that I can do some of my journaling. So what if I say, and this is hard to do upside down, so I'm going to have to do it facing me. Hello. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
This is my layout, something like that.
Very cool.
Very, very easy.
Now, can you also write on top of the watercolor
when it's dry? But when it's dry, exactly. And I do that sometimes. I like to do it both ways. It just depends what you're in the mood for. Now, to clean my brush, I'm simply going to squeeze a little bit of water out of here and wipe it on the sponge that comes in this kit. And since you can see that there's no color there, it means the tip is clear.
Okay.
So now again, I'm going to go into some yellow paint here, and then right over that, I'm just going to scrub. See, I'm pouring the water on, and that ink is staying put. Okay, just like this, scrub, scrub, scrub. I could get another color in here if I wanted.
Well, now, talking about color, then the pens also come in different colors, is that right? If we wanted to do some red writing or something like that. That's very, very cool.
So you just stick a photo on there, and it's easy enough.
Now, is this watercolor paper that you have here, or is it just regular?
No, this is regular cardstock.
Okay, that's very, very neat. Well, Julia, let's just go ahead and look at your finished background page over here, and we can see the border all the way around. And like I said, I love the way those metallic colors sparkle. I mean, they just really, really pop. And then you have another one next to it?
Yes, again, much more watercolor on there. You can see I watercolored onto some patterned paper, and then on the background onto cardstock.
Added your writing. Yes. Julie, these are lovely. Thank you so much for sharing something that all of us can do. And we'll be right back.